Hi, this is Crystal with an Assistant for All Seasons, and this week is my second week in my productivity series, my work from home productivity series, and today we're going to talk about the work time that you've scheduled. After you've made your list and mapped out your day, you want to make sure of a few things to really be able to be productive working from home. So some of you mentioned that you worked only part-time from home and in a full-time job, and that's okay. You can still make a list during the time when you're at home to be most productive, and your workday can be scheduled right into that, and you can disregard the things that you would get done at home during that time of the day. But next you really want to hone in on that time that you've set aside for work. And so there's three things that you're going to want to do. The first thing is it's going to be time of day. So you want to set aside a time or chunks of time where you feel most productive. So what available hours do you have in your day that you can sit down and know that I'm going to be focused? I'm not going to be distracted. I'm not going to go get a snack. I'm not going to want to fiddle around on Facebook. You know, what is the time of day? I'm not going to be falling asleep on my laptop. What is the time that you're going to feel most focused? Secondly is place. I'm huge on wanting to be in a place where I feel just relaxed and, that it sparks creativity. And so you may not have an office. I don't really have a per se office, but I do have a little IKEA desk in my guest room. And here you can kind of see. And I've got some things that make me happy and that inspire me, and that's some files, and you can see I have a window right there and some folders. So place is also really important, and not just because you're in this place that is pretty, but because you're in a place where you can feel like you can get away and not worry about how messy the living room is or the laundry that needs to be folded. To be able to get away from distractions. Sometimes that window is open and it sparks creativity, and I love to write, but sometimes there's kids playing outside or there's dogs barking, and then I'm able to shut that window and sort of shut myself off from the rest of the world so that I can use that time to be productive. And third is focus, and we're going to go into this more next week, but you want to, that hour or 2 hours, whatever time you have set aside, you want to have a plan, and you want to have a plan to be able to, so that you're not spending all the time on the social media net. I love building a social media presence and communicating with people on Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn. Those are things that I love to do, but maybe there's some things that you don't love to do, but they need to get done. And so you want to create a sense of focus for that time that you've set aside. So those are things to think about. So the time of work that you have, a time of day that you have set aside to work, is you want time, most productive time, a place, a great place to get away to work, and focus. What are you doing during that time to focus? So I hope that you found this helpful, and I'd love to hear from you. What are your challenges? Maybe you've tried some of this and it's not working for you. I'd love to talk through some of that, but leave some comments below and let me know what areas that you, as a work from home mom or somebody who works away and part-time in the evening, what are the questions, what are the struggles that you have? Because this is something, as you know, within the past year, this is my second time working from home, and these are the things that have worked for me, but perhaps you have some other ideas or things that have worked for you, and I would love to hear those. So leave me some comments below. Let me know you're watching. Let me know you're here, and I will see you next week. Thanks.